to another episode of Mommy Needs a Break. It's a podcast for moms who don't have it together because we don't have it together, but that's okay. I am one of your hosts, Megan Thomas, at Meg Scoop everywhere.
And I am Marisa Johnson, and she is...
Chad, you can't get it together for 2022
at all. I don't even know my name, and we're not cutting it, I guess. Okay.
No, we're not.
She is Marisa J at, yeah, that's me. Make sure to follow Mama Needs a Break podcast on all platforms at MNAB Podcasts everywhere. And yeah, it's the new year. So new year, new be. What we got going on?
Is it? Because you still stuttering over these names.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We haven't shot in person.
In a while, yes.
In a long time. So, maybe my nerves are bad.
Or maybe you just don't know your name. Marisa Johnson.
I don't speak English.
Marisa Lachelle Johnson.
That is not my middle name.
Girl, don't put your real middle name out there.
Lachelle.
Okay. So yes, Happy New Year's to us both. We have 2021, I feel like it took us forever to get stuff together. I had COVID. Marisa had COVID.
I had COVID in 2020.
Busy. Oh, well, I had COVID. Your business took off. You created a great space. I don't know what I was doing in my life, but we was just, getting pregnant. I was out here.
Yeah, if you don't know.
Boo, boo. I put it on social media.
Oh, yeah,
I was out here raw dogging. So now I got a baby. That's what happens. So there's just been a lot going on with this. In 2021, we couldn't get it together. We couldn't get on the same page of just putting the schedule together to film in person, but we have been very intentional. And so 2022 is a different story. It is, right?
It is, I think. But to be fair, I feel like everybody was behind schedule in I don't even know the years. 2021?
That was last year, yeah.
Because of 2020.
For sure.
So everyone, I feel like, is playing catch up, trying to get back in some rhythm. And it's the unknown, are we going to do this? Are we going to go back on lockdown? Who knows? I don't know. But
yes,
I believe in us.
I think this is going to be a really good year. We've got some really great guests lined up. And I say lined with a D because we've already shot them. I'll just be honest with you. I'll be honest. Because we wanted to make sure we gave y'all quality content that we had on a consistent basis. And when you have kids and run multiple businesses, you cannot not plan stuff.
Yeah, the weekly shooting is for the
and we tried
birds.
And then we all both live on different coasts at this point. So it's if we're going to shoot in person, we have to be intentional and plan it.
100%.
So,
we got a little amazing team.
Woo woo! Shout out to the team. We got Brandon, Kern, Sammy in the building. Jay's
not here, but he'll be here tomorrow.
There we go.
I think we got May. We're gonna have May tomorrow. I didn't even tell you that.
Ooh, we got a nice. See, we got our team together, so we're doing we're getting this. It's going pretty good. I'm proud of us.
Yeah. Except we don't have a guest today.
We had why don't we have a guest today?
I don't know.
Because I don't really like to ask for guests.
And it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
I have and this is crazy, Marisa.
Can I tell the story?
Yes, you can.
We have had, how long have we been shooting? 3 years? Maybe? Are my kids 4? Maybe 3 years of some give or take. And we have this running list of people that we would want on our show. Now, when I write things down, I'm we're going to get them. This is not out of the ballpark. I don't care if I don't know them. We're going to have them on this show. And then I look through people Megan knows them because she's friends with this person and they're best friends and they live next door to each other. That's easy. Of course we're going to get them. That's never the case. That's never the case.
I don't like asking for stuff.
So we had 2 or 3 people on this wish list. And I'm over there in their contact us, looking up their agent's email, looking at their high school yearbook photo, trying to figure out who they're friends with, going through all my DMs, who knows these people? And I this is how I get all the guests, basically. That's literally how I do it. And Megan knows it because we share the same Excel sheet. We have Slack with Sammy, right? Sammy? Yep, we have Slack. What's the update on this person? And she's in there. She's in there. The day before we shoot, Megan knows somebody's whole mama or sister. She almost ran over one of the guests in her car the day before. Oh, that was them. Oh, okay, bye. What? Get out the car and go ask him.
I don't really okay, so to be fair, I don't really be remembering that I know people.
Do you not remember you don't know people, or do you not remember we have a show? We have to book guests on? Or
maybe
both?
it's a combination.
I think it's both.
I really think it's actually, I don't remember that I know people. Honest to God, because so the person that you're saying that I almost ran over my car by accident, which it's fine. But I didn't realize that he was at the place that I was at for my 9 to 5 job. I didn't know. And then I just happened to see him as I was backing out and he was on a mission. I just don't like to bother people, I guess.
It's not. Why do you think it's bothering
because
people?
If I'm on my way, if I got a look on my face, like I got stuff to do, I got 50 million things in my mind, don't come talk to me about your podcast. Like that. And that wasn't even but this is always the case. I really don't remember that. And like, there's a guest that I've been wanting to get her on our show for a while.
Why? Go ahead.
And I didn't even remember that I know her sister. Like I can call her sister and be like, hey, send me your girl number.
And I'm over there talking to her manager, trying to convince her that like she should come on. All these things. I'm over there doing slave work.
I'm sorry.
Slaving for this podcast.
Apologize. I've been slaving too, but in other ways.
In other ways.
We have our strengths. That's your strength. Your strength is talking to people and reaching out.
I don't like working hard.
Nobody does, Marisa.
Yeah, and like we don't have to. And you don't have to either. Like you say,
it's hard work.
You're next scoop. Like what did I say? No, you call her because you're more prominent than me.
What does that mean?
It means you're prominent in the eyes of the Lord. No, it doesn't. I don't care. No. It means you have a blue check and you can go in someone's DM. I don't care. Sometimes you have to be superficial. Sometimes you just have to like do things, take one for the team, and you just go ask. And they're not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to come on your podcast.
But hold on. That's like, you're really good at that.
No,
right?
I do things because I have to.
Okay, but wait. I feel like my skill set for our podcast is like doing the more technical stuff, making sure we have the people that are supposed to do our hard drives, our SD cards, like that.
Yeah, that's important.
Producing the show script. Like I'm more like day of. I take that role. You take the day before, or the pre-roll of like booking. I feel like you're better at that than me. And then your job is done when you basically just come in. I can
probably list like 6 guests that Megan has 1 degree contact to. That would like.
Who are they? Because I want to know. I obviously don't remember who they are.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. If you just see us on the couch, that means that Megan didn't tell me that she was related to somebody. And
Lord.
That it was her first cousin. I
will tell you this.
And her mom knew them and watched them as little babies. It's always like that. Every time it's always like that. And you know it's true. My mom used to watch them in Sunday school.
I'd be forgetting. I'd be like, oh snap, we are trying to get them. I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize to you, Marisa. Your hard work hasn't gone unnoticed. But I will say
yours.
I think
you do work hard.
I really just don't. Like, for example, I'll give you today, I went to Starbucks, right? It's raining, cats and dogs. And I had already I did the mobile order, right? But at the Starbucks that I'm at, like I didn't want to get in the drive-thru because the line was ridiculous. So I was like, okay, I know they got my mobile order right there in the window. I can see it, but it's raining really hard. I got no umbrella. I don't have nothing to cover my hair.
What'd you do? I don't get the.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you.
Okay, I'm like,
so I don't have nothing to cover my hair. And this lady is in this car getting out with her umbrella to go get her mobile order. And I was like, just ask her. Ask her if she can like get your order for you. Because you're just a, lowly pregnant woman. And you just need, it's like, just ask her. So she goes to get her umbrella out. And mind you, she's like, her car is right next to mine. Like I'm backed in, she's front in. So like we're right next, looking at each other. And I'm just sitting there, I was like, smiling. Like I'm thinking, Megan, just ask. The worst she can say is no. And then, okay, fine. You're back to square one trying to figure out how you're going to get your Starbucks.
So what'd you do?
So she goes to... Wait, what happened? Oh, so she goes to the back of her car to get her umbrella. She comes back around, I guess, to lock her door. I was like, just do it. So I rolled my window down and mind you, like, I don't like asking for, so I was like, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. She turns and looks, she's like, next scoop.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. This is the last season of the podcast.
I was like, oh, hi. And she was just like, oh my gosh. was
Were
like,
you over there trying to book? Okay. All right.
no,
okay.
but I was just, I don't walk around thinking like.
It's not that.
I don't remember. So anyway, I asked her, I was like, can you please help me out?
Bought you a loaf. She probably
was like,
bought you a sandwich.
She was like, I got you, girl. So she went into, I mean, it was a simple request. Even if she didn't know me, that's somebody's, simple request. Can you grab my drink and my sandwich? Like, no problem. I got to grab mine anyway. On the way back, I'll just hand it to you. So I gave her money just for that. I was like, thank you. Like, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Cause I had to get out in this rain. But like, that was a reminder for me to be like, okay, ask for help, Megan. Ask. It's okay to ask. Mm-hmm. Okay. So maybe that's a New Year's resolution I need to make.
Perfect.
This year. I need to maybe resolve to be more open for help.
Yeah,
and ask it.
Ask for help and ask your guest friends to come on our podcast.
Yes, I can. Okay, I'll say that's, even though I hate making New Year's resolutions.
I think it's like knowing who you are and like walking in that. Like if I don't have to stand in line, I'm not standing in line. Okay.
Oh, if you recognize me. I don't know. I guess I don't have the entitlement. I feel like that's
it's not entitlement.
I feel like it is.
It's if I don't have to do something, I'm not doing it.
I know, but how do you know you don't have to? What makes you think that you don't have to?
Because if my homie is up there,
that's
and
different.
I'm back here, no, it's the same.
Your homie is
whatever.
Up there.
If I knew you, if I have talked to you, I have ate lunch with you. I know your dad. Whatever. I'm gonna be like, hey, girl, hey. Oh, let me come. I would do that if I knew somebody, like seen someone in passing, whatever, and they were back there. I'd be like, hey, come up here. Like, come up here. You don't have to stand back there.
Well,
I would definitely do that.
I would do that, but I'm saying, I guess I don't feel like people. I don't feel like that would happen for me. But there's been plenty of times where I've gone to a place and I will stand in line and I get to the front and the guy's like, why didn't you just come to the front? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to just cut people, or I don't know. I think, and that might be my Asian side, to be honest with you.
Really?
Because, Asians are very like, I don't cause issues.
There's no rebels? There's no rebel Asian people?
There's probably like 5 in the whole Asia, right? I don't know. My whole point is, I think that's my Asian side being like, Asian people are
your black side to come out, Megan, okay? Cut the line, ask
we
for
don't
favors,
do that. You
barter.
No,
what else do we do?
I mean, actually, Asian people do be bartering. I need to get better at that. I'm not good at that.
Let the black flow out, okay?
I don't know. I just never think like, oh, Megan, you should cut the line because you're Mega Scoop. Like, that's not.
Whatever, I'll take it. I don't care. Whatever.
I don't know. I just be like, nobody knows who I am. And then
I don't know. I'm tired of like us. I feel like only black people be like, we have to be humble. We have to be humble. We got to be all these things. We got to be graceful. We got to just do all this stuff. And I'm just tired.
Because I do notice my white counterparts don't do that. They're
not.
Very much entitled. What? No, I will go to the front of the line. I will.
Excuse me? You said I got to go to the back? Well, absolutely not. No, thanks. So
okay, I mean, I can say that's my resolution for this year. I'll try to do better at like asking for help, asking for things.
Yeah,
and stop being like, no, it's okay. Like canceling it before I even
own
ask. Own it.
I am Meg Scoops.
Are you gonna add an S to the end? Add an S. I could do that. I think that also comes with self-confidence too. Maybe I have low self-esteem.
Well, you better find it somewhere.
Girl, I am. I'm going to find it at the end of that lipo session that I'm going to get after I have this baby. That's where my confidence is going to come. What? Whatever. I am not ashamed.
Don't be ashamed. I'll be right here asking you all the questions, trying to figure this out.
I'm going to get it. I want to get it. I feel like after the second baby, look, I'm going to do what I got to do to get the like 40 pounds off. And then after that.
Is that all you have to do?
Well, no, that's
a lot of work.
No, you have to get like within 20 pounds of your
ideal
goal weight. Yes. You shouldn't be more than that, or else it looks awkward when you get lipo. Yeah, because then you have loose skin, Yeah. So you should be 15 to 20 pounds of your ideal weight.
Well, let's not talk about that. You have a baby growing in your
stomach. Oh, yeah, that's true. Don't you worry about that, little girl. Don't you worry about that. All this is from years of eating bad. It ain't you. It ain't you. What about you? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Do you ever make New Year's resolutions?
You know, I was at a retreat not too long ago, and I felt like that's what we were doing unintentionally, because we had a life coach therapist come, and she had us write down like 5 people who, like 5 areas you want to be like great in, 5 people who could support those, like what your ideal world and like looks like what ideally does this look like to you?
Okay.
And what did I have on there? I want to be more open to like leveling up is not the word. I think me and Terrell decided on like luxury. Like we never buy stuff. Like, you know, like
you just work hard, make the money, and just like
then
sit
that's
there.
it. Like we do not buy things. And like I want to make more of an effort of just like going on vacation and buying each other nice, or buying, actually not even each other, whatever. Buying myself like really nice things. And I have someone in my life that is like that. Like she does not care. She's like, I'm about to go buy this car. I worked so hard this week. I'm going to go buy these glasses. I'm like, oh, and in my mind, I'm always like, oh, I can't do that. Like I can't buy things.
Yeah.
Like almost like I think I'm just going to be poor overnight or something. Like something's going to happen. I'm just going to be poor because I bought a purse.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not for like show or anything like that. It's just more because like, why can't I buy that? Like, yes, I can. I work really hard. So that was one thing that I want to do. I always am on my wellness journey. So I want to be very consistent with that. I'm like, girl, you got a whole gym. You got a whole Peloton that's basically paid off. You need to get it together. I guess so it's just that. It's like being consistent. And I know that's everyone's New Year resolution to be. But that's for me, I want to throw myself into it because I have this space. I want to do products. Like I want to do all this stuff. So I want to, that makes me happy. Yeah. So I want to like live in the things that I know make me happy, you know?
Good. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And what else? I just want to do whatever I want to do. And maybe that's where it comes from. Because I've always been like that, but like I really want to be like that. Yeah. Like I don't want to just turn it on for other people or things that I have to do. Like I want to do it for myself, you know? Yeah. So like going places, like, you know, not complain like, oh, Terrell's not going to take me on a date. Let's go on this date. Like, I made these reservations.
I'm gonna make you take me on this date.
I just want to take charge of my own happiness.
That's good.
And just stop waiting on other people or things.
Oh yes, that's important. That is so important
because it ain't gonna work.
No, I am glad you said that because like so early December I went to Dubai. Not with my fiance. I went. Yeah. We had like some friends that had a trip there for a birthday that we'd planned for like a year. And then I got pregnant. I was like, oh snap. Like, I don't think I can make it because I'll be pregnant. But then I was like, wait, I'll only be like 4.5, 5 months. YOLO. Like I'll be fine. And then Marlon's passport didn't come in time. So it was like, then I really was like, oh, I'm not going to go because, you know, just me, even though I'm meeting people there, like it'll just be me. And then I was like, wait up, hold up, girl.
Dubai?
Not only are you going to go to Dubai, by yourself, technically, even though I met them at the airport, at a different city airport, and we went together. But I was like, not only are you going to go, you're going to enjoy yourself, and you're going to upgrade to business class.
I was like, I've never sat this luxurious before.
But like, it's an experience. Like because I thought about, I'm like, okay, Megan, you're going to take a 15, 16 hour flight. Like you're pregnant. You need to lay down. Yeah. At some point you have to lay down. So like, how much does this cost? And then I was like, okay, well, look at what I don't have any, I'm just like, you know, we don't do I don't have purses. I got a whole Coach wallet inside of a Louis Vuitton purse that I was gifted years ago and literally use the same purse for everything. I don't change my purses out. Like I don't have purses like that. And I was like, you can afford, I make enough money on my own. Yeah. Combined with my fiance, like we make enough money where I can fly business class every now and then, if not every time. Yeah. Like to me, that wasn't luxury that I thought, I don't know why I didn't think I deserved that.
I don't know why we do this.
I think it just has to do with like upbringing. I grew up very like humble, like humble means we didn't do fancy stuff like this. Yeah. And then when you did do that, it was almost like you're wasting money, but like, what else am I going to do with this money?
Right. And I'm not saying like, not be irresponsible. Like, if you have a savings account, you got an emergency account, you got your will and your trust and your this and you have a diverse portfolio. Yeah. Work on that first. Exactly. I would say work on that first. And then, like you said, I look at the bills, everything's paid, there's food in the fridge, the mortgage is paid. Okay, let me do this.
Yes. So I was like, okay, well, let me just go. And it was the best experience ever.
It looks so fun.
To the point where I had to write economy I took because I left from Chicago, but in order to go from Atlanta to Chicago, I took economy because I was like, that's a 1-2 hour flight. I don't need that. And I was sitting in economy like, ugh. The peasants. Where's my pillow and blanket? I was like, what? This sucks back here. It really sucks. Now, and mind you, I fly a lot. And I'm always in economy. I'm like, I don't care. It's fine. But now that I'm in there, I'm like, ugh.
Wait, what'd you fly here?
I flew first class here, girl. I was like, I ain't doing that.
See, you got it in you.
But I'm still pregnant. But I'm pregnant. That's my excuse.
You ain't going back. No,
I don't know.
You ain't going back.
I don't think I'm going to go back because I'm going to tell you, it is like, it's way different.
I believe you,
amount of
I
space.
I
can like, they bring in water. Thank you.
I've never flew first class.
It is
ever.
I will tell everyone this. Make sure if you're going to go on a trip, like that's like, kind of far out, make a budget and plan to fly first class. Like you just do it. At least one time, because when you do it, it makes you feel so much better. Yeah. They treat you so much nicer.
Are kids up
kids
there?
Be up there, everything. You got kids there.
Yeah.
And if you do international, they actually have like a bassinet you can put so the kids can like sleep.
Oh, we gotta go.
Well, I mean, they have that in coach too. They have the bassinet. You just have to sit in the very like first row, whatever.
Oh, okay.
But like it's just luxurious and international. Don't you ever fly economy international ever. Put it in your budget to fly business class, which is like in between first and economy, but it's just as nice. It's almost as nice.
Yeah.
First class, if you can afford it, do it. But like international business class is good enough.
Right.
Because they will, girl, my seat laid out. They gave me a Bulgari toiletry bag.
Wow.
With like, I was like, what? They got face cream in here, hand cream. They got Bulgari like fragrance.
The bathrooms?
It's still the same size. But the bathrooms have like toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash in there. They got
why can't they treat everybody like this?
That's what I said, right? But you know what? They were like, you ain't paying for it, y'all get in the back. And the food, oh my gosh, I had like lamb.
Really?
On my flight to Dubai, I had lamb. They had like vegan stuff, plenty of vegan stuff for you bird eaters. But it was like really,
I don't eat birds.
Bird menu, like friendly.
That's amazing.
Anyway, it was a great experience. And that like sets the trajectory to me for your experience, because I felt bad because I went with people that, were in economy, but I've been to Dubai before and it wasn't economy and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But now that I have a comparison.
See, we go through the same things in different ways. This is you experiencing and being open to luxury.
Yeah. And I'm trying and I'm like, oh, this is actually not so bad. And I don't feel so bad about it because like I said, all my stuff is paid for. Like I don't spend money. I don't have a shoe fetish.
Just like you wouldn't feel bad cutting the line.
Cutting what line? Oh,
the line I was talking about in the beginning of the show.
I don't like that.
Okay,
I'd be
move
like,
on.
sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
I don't want to go in the back with them.
I'd be feeling so bad about it, but I paid to go in the front. So that to me justifies why I don't feel bad because I had to pay for it.
Yeah. All right.
Same
mindset, different details, but anywho.
Okay, I'm going to try to do better. Okay, so we've got
our goals.
Our goals for the year. Let's see if we actually do this because I actually like these resolutions as opposed to like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year.
No, I'm not doing that.
I hate those resolutions.
Yeah.
Just because if you were going to use 20 pounds, you would have done it already.
Yeah. But I lost a lot of weight this past year.
You actually did. But you didn't have a resolution to lose weight, did you?
No, well, I was on a fast and I was just like really dedicated to the fast and just like working out during it. Like I was trying to test my mental. It was like a mental test. It was a mental fast for me more than a food fast.
You did really good.
It was just like, why do I do these things? Why do I eat like this sometimes? It's like emotional.
You were doing extreme stuff. You was doing, what is that? Vegan?
It's keto.
No. Well, that too.
keto?
But no. You were doing like with your sister. You guys did this cleanse. It was like soup.
It was like
all liquid. You're like soup. You had to.
Oh no, that was my fast. That wasn't with my sister. That was just with me by myself. Nobody was going to do that with me.
How long did you do that?
40 days.
Child, she was drinking liquids for 40 days.
It was 40 days.
I was like, you were cooking for your family. That's the crazy part.
That was the hard part.
How can you cook and not even like taste? I'd be like, well, fast over. I need to taste these tamales.
Not taste them.
I gotta make sure it's good.
No, I'm gonna do that actually instead of the Daniel fast this year. I'm going to sooner than later start that again because the Daniel fast is easy for me now.
Oh yeah.
So there's no challenge. So.
But is that hard for you? You did it for 40 days. What kind of challenge is that at this point?
I don't know.
You're gonna go for 60?
Keep going. I don't
60
know.
days?
No. Some people go crazy. Like the people I follow, they be going crazy. I'm just like, I'm not there yet. Like water, like just water.
For 40 days?
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
They don't take like any supplements or anything?
I don't know. Clearly I don't know because I'm not interested.
That is extreme.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're trying to get the clarity of Jesus, I don't see
But
why.
that's what it helps me. That we were talking to our PA. She's like, "You didn't eat." I was like, "No." When I eat, it clogs my mind. Yeah. So when I'm doing things, I need to be focused. I really can't eat heavy or like a lot of salt. Like I'll nibble, but until
you notice the difference,
100%. My mind, like I can't think straight.
Oh,
yeah. I think that's why people get the itis, like when they do that, true, because their brain gets foggy, their body gets slouchy. And so when I know I'm doing something, I cannot eat.
I know, because we shooting all day. She ain't ate but a mango or something.
Mm-hmm. And that was like a bite.
I can't believe you do that. That's actually really good. That takes discipline.
It's just more on my mind. Yeah. It's like a mind thing for me. It's like I have to get through the task and then
you can eat.
Then I can relax, settle down, unbutton my pants.
Yeah, the way this gut's set up.
No, you're pregnant.
Even before that, that's not an excuse. I wouldn't. I have fasted. I used to fast like every Wednesday as just actually I'm doing that now, but because I'm pregnant, I can't like not eat. So I fast from sweets because that has always been something that's plagued me. Sweets. So I know, but it's on those days I'd be like, it's a Wednesday, no gummy bears.
Did you say plague?
Plagues me. Yes. Plagues me.
I know, I get it. I just wasn't sure if that's what you said.
I just be like, So now, but I do appreciate it because like, you're right. Whenever I have fasted in the past, like from no food.
Yeah.
There's a clarity that comes. It's crazy.
And I think I was talking to another entrepreneur about this the other day, actually. For me, when I fast or juice, it's really, after I get past a couple days, like it becomes way easier for me because it's one less decision or more so like 3 to 4 less decisions I have to make every day. It's the craziest thing, but it's like, I don't have to cook for myself. I don't have to eat. I don't have it's crazy, but I said it to someone. They're like, exactly. I go through the same thing. It becomes easy to fast because I don't have to because I think about so many things as an entrepreneur. It's like, it's one less thing.
That is true. I will say that, especially being a mom. That's like, I gotta figure out what to feed you at least 3 times a day.
At least, and snacks
every day,
and water and juice.
Child, that's my math just be getting. I'll be like, here you go. I have like a stash of nuggets always on deck for days that I just be like, I don't know. And I always have fruit in the house, so it'd be like nuggets, and fruit.
Yeah,
and then some fries, maybe like some air fryer fries. Mm-hmm. That's his like emergency go-to when I'm like, I don't know what you gonna eat tonight.
I have that too. They're like jackfruit nuggets.
See, like you just have them there. Because you're
like, you were like, jackfruit nuggets, what?
Those are probably fire though.
They're tasty. They're a little tasty.
A little.
I mean, I kind of, it's not like something I'm gonna eat. It's just like, okay. Like kids are gonna eat. Like nuggets are weird to me too. It's like as an adult eating some nuggets.
What?
Like, do you eat those?
Yes,
you eat those?
Absolutely. Chick-fil-A nuggets are the best.
I've never had those.
Oh yeah, you didn't eat those before you stopped eating meat. Girl, maybe you should be glad you never had those because then you might not be vegan.
Yeah, no.
You might have been like, I need Chick-fil-A nuggets. Never mind, healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. This year's gonna be great.
It is. I'm excited to see what we have going on. We're shooting in LA. We're shooting stuff in Atlanta. So if you have any guests,
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
If you have any guests that you know Megan knows, go through her friends list. Actually, do this. I challenge everyone to do this. Go through Megan's friends list. See who follows her and who she follows back. Or just go through who follows her and let us know.
That's a lot of people.
No. They'll know. They'll know what I'm talking about. Because they'll be like, oh, we follow the same person. Oh, Megan knows this person. Dang. Oh, shoot.
People.
Go ahead. Just go do it. Go do it.
Okay.
Actually, let's make this the clip, Chris. Everybody.
You always tell me.
Go make this the clip.
No.
Go through Megan's friends list. See who she knows, mutual friends to you, and see if they could be a guest on our show. And then go to their page and at Megan so she sees it.
Well, I'll be checking my ads.
Yes,
so guess what?
Go ahead.
I'm not going to see it. Thanks for watching another episode of Mommy Needs a Break. We do this every week. We got some really, really, really great guests coming up. I'm not just saying that. I'm saying it because they already came. So there's some really good guests. You don't want to miss these topics. This year we're talking about surrogacy, egg donation. We're talking about like mothering with bipolar disorder. We're talking about, what else do we have on the list?
Daddies.
We got some new dads. We got some entrepreneurs. We have some Black business. We have just a lot.
Yeah.
We have wellness. I mean, there's just some very interesting topics I think we're covering. So don't miss it. Make sure you tune in to Mommy Needs a Break every week. I am Megan Thomas at Meg Scoop everywhere.
And I am Marisa Johnson at She is Marisa J. And we will see you next time.
Bye. Peace out. Happy 2022.